Right, we're on. I'm going to go and play a few holes, but I'm going to play a few holes differently than anybody else would do. I'm going to take a teaching aid on the golf course, a training aid, and use it for every shot. So it'll be really interesting to see how this pans out. It's not very often you take a training aid and use it for every shot on the golf course. I guess it's illegal, but I'm playing recreational golf for fun, so I want to see how adaptable this training aid is. Can I use it in a bunker? Can I use it for putting? How I've got it set up is definitely good for irons. I did a lesson with it last week. I'm going to try it with driver, hybrid, and all short game stuff too. But before we start, thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, welcome. And just while you're there, if you click that subscribe button, that would be very handy. Giving out free content, how many times a week now? 2 shorts plus 2 long form videos, so 7, 14, 16 times a week. It's far too much for free. Click subscribe, bell notification, and the thumbs up button. Also check out my website, EUREKAGolfSwing.com. Let's get this training aid out. Okay, so first shot of the day. Training aid is swing plate. This swing plate has multiple uses. Today I'm using it for path. So path on everything. Oof. Oh, it's early. So yeah, path on every shot. Yeah, good. That's absolutely spot on. So using the swing plate today, it's path, swing plane, and alignment. That's what I'm using it for today. That's it. Oh, nearly. Par. Smooth. Okay, 185 downwind, 7 iron. I'll tell you what I've just noticed. When I've set this swing plate up, I've taken my laser and looked at the pin to get the yardage. When the pin's on the far right hand side of the green, it's very dangerous to go straight at the pin. And I find with lasers I go at the pin. However, now I've set this to the middle of the green. That's a good thing. So it's getting me on a start line that's relevant to where I need to go, rather than attacking a pin there's no need to. I find that with laser, when I zap the pin, you're just focused on the pin instead of going for middle of green. Anyway, so swing plate, really good. When I come down here now, I'm working on plane. That's not a good plane. That's over the top, out to in, going to hit the cane. So I come through, my hands feel lower. I feel as though there's a better release because of that. Obviously path as well. Lots of really good stuff. Now I'm fully focused on my alignment of the cane here. So this is lined up with middle of green. In there. And the right elbow speaks to right side now, because if there's disconnection I'm going over there, so I'm here. It's good, and there'll be a good release from the swing plate. Okay, it wasn't my best strike, to be fair. In fact, it was a very poor strike. Let's try one more. Just going to lie this on the ground this time. My tee was quite high there. Okay, we'll play the first one though. That's good. Yeah, great. So that's just middle right of the green. That's 10-15 feet from the hole. That was good. First one, just kind of lost the plot. Human after all. So I'm only a couple of yards short of the green. Little 9 iron chip and run. Now a nice shallow angle of attack required, so I'm going to push this down a bit. There we go. Just makes it a little bit tougher, but ensures I don't come in too steep. Nice shallow angle of attack to help pop the ball up. Got my alignment through my cane. Okay, a little bit firm, put it 4 or 5, maybe 10 feet past. Oh, whoa. Oh, oh, oh. So the question is, does it work with driver? Now everyone wants to become a little bit shallower with driver. Of course we do. We want to get a lower angle of attack. So club coming into the ground lower for earlier, and then angle of attack positive. So sorry, shallower angle of attack, then positive into impact. This is going to really help with that, absolutely. The alteration of path, plane, control of alignment and shallower angle of attack with the driver is fantastic with the swing plate. It puts lots of confidence in your game. We all want confidence. And of course that confidence creates consistency as well, so the more confident you are, there's more chance of being consistent. And with the swing plate you can get driver much better playing altogether. And when I say a much better playing, I mean a less over the top plane, so a shallower plane, so more behind the golfer, swinging out towards golf ball, because downswing into impact is three-dimensional. The club goes downwards, forwards and outwards. So it comes down, it goes forwards towards target, but it goes out towards the golf ball. Now if you come in towards the golf ball, we're going to hit the cane. So therefore we get the dimensions correct using the swing plate. Okay, there's greenkeepers doing some work up here, so maybe just hit a couple of drives and then move to the next hole. So I take my setup position, good. That golf ball is underneath that cane. You can move it the other side of the cane, makes it harder. Of course you can change the angle of the cane. Give yourself a bit of room. The visual picture's there for alignment. And also that club needs to be low through impact. That feels great. And there, underneath, shallower angle of attack. That's good. Oh yes. So there's a little draw. That is lovely. That is the best drive I've hit for a long time. So just move the angle of the camera there. So I've moved the angle of the camera, I've got my alignment, my golf ball is perfectly underneath. This will give you an idea, you'll be able to see where the path of the golf club goes. So it comes downwards, always going forwards because you're never going to swing backwards. And then it goes out towards the golf ball, so here's going outwards towards ball, then comes back in, avoiding the cane. There. That might be even better. Oh my god. I'm not a great driver of the golf ball, but the swing plate may just be the answer. So the greenkeepers have moved on, so I will play my second shot now. And then once we get up there, I'm going to drop some balls in the bunker, see how the swing plate performs in a bunker. I don't know if you're supposed to use it in a bunker, but that's what this is all about, experiment on the golf course. So laser says 95, pin's very close to the bunker, so I've set the swing plate up slightly right of target. So anywhere right of the pin here is good. Just feel me coming under there. There, see when I get in there, the right elbow and the right side really speak to each other, so then I get right bend because I'm in here, I'm not high right shoulder. It's impossible with the swing plate to have that high right shoulder. It's there, in there, in there, 95 yards, in there, just right of the pin. Okay, so I never really thought out the white cane and the white sand thing, but hopefully you can see. So an old school bunker shot, you would aim left, you would cut across, swing along the line of your feet. Now this is not going to allow this to happen. The swing plate is not allowing that to happen at all. So the more modern way to play a bunker shot is a much squarer aim, face open. It looks as though the face points out to the right, but when you add the loft onto the golf club like that, it still points towards target. Or the golf club face, it's called face aim tilt, still points towards target, even though it looks as though it's pointing to the right. And then from there, you've heard guys talking about, Justin Thomas talks about when he plays bunker shot, he wants to feel as though he's hitting a draw. So again, that in to out path, so coming under the cane, that action is what he's trying to feel. So set up, squarer, looking at my point of entry, weight left, swinging under the cane, looking at my point of entry, there. I mean, that's just brilliant. That spun. That was absolutely pure. I like that. My, that felt great. You can possibly see there with the face open how the ball runs up the face at an angle. So of course it's going straight towards target. A little bit of equipment technology chat there for you. So same again, weight left. Look at the point of entry, into out swing, so trying to hit a draw. There. Again. Oof. Control is incredible. Okay, this is my new bunker shot. Let's try one more. Well, I could actually be in here all day doing this. This is very different. That release, you know, that into out and then whew. A little bit excited, Steve, calm yourself. Looking at point of entry, weight left, just swing into out, big draw. Right, all three of them have just stopped dead. Okay, 215 yards, taking 5 iron, so a longer iron this time using the swing plate. I've aimed the cane at the middle of the green, pins back left, it's miles up there. But it's slightly downwind. So if I get the into out path using the swing plate, there's a chance I'm going to get the draw as well. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I have to look at the middle of the green. Look at where this cane is facing. They are under that cane, under there. That's such a good feeling. It's much more of that through impact and less of this high right shoulder, this much more baseball. Love it. Okay, 5 iron, under the cane, under the cane. It's good. Okay, I've hit it perfectly straight, middle of the green, perfectly acceptable. Let's go again. I'm going to move this a little bit further back down the cane. Rather than move the cane down, I'm going to move it further back, so I'm making this a little bit more extreme. So less room for error. Okay, I've tugged that left, that was right out the toe, that was no use. That was me. Going a little bit further back again. So by going further back, my angle of attack is going to be shallower, and my path's probably going to be a little bit more into out. Excuse me. Okay, front of the green a little bit heavy again. Let's keep trying. I'm going to move this just because of the divot. This is great. So good to experiment with it, especially on the golf course. Those 3 shots are fine. One's in the bunker left, one's on the green, middle of the green, perfect, and one's front left of the green, that's fine. I'm not sure strike's been great with them all though. There, that's it. Oh, that was best of them all. Clipped the cane slightly. That's close, a nice draw. So having moved the ball back, I'm obviously, the margin for the cane's less margin for error as you get further back towards the swing plate. So there I came under, I just clipped it. Something clipped it. Let's do another one. To let you know, there's nobody behind me on the golf course. This is 7:30 in the morning, so I've come out early to do this. Quite a few comments from people saying, you know, I wouldn't like to play behind you. I choose my times when I do these videos. There. Rubbish. So the swing plate is great on the range. Obviously you've got time to groove the skills, whereas on the golf course it's a little bit, it's not designed to be played on the golf course, I guess, but it's a little bit, you know, I've only got 2 or 3 balls, let's get this done. Whereas at the range you can grind it out and grind it out. When we get up to the green, I'll gather these golf balls and let's play a couple of shots over a bunker. How can we get some elevation with a little soft shot? I also meant to say, if you want a swing plate at a discounted rate, there's a link in the description below, which you must use that link. If you don't use that link, then the coupon code that I'm about to give you will not be relevant. That coupon code is EUREKA, so go into the description below this video, click the link, make your purchase. At the point of checkout, use coupon code EUREKA and you'll get 10% off. 10% off your new swing plate. So there's the middle of the green ball. Move round. Starts to get better as we go up here, isn't it? Nice one. 5-iron. However, must try harder. So here we are. Obviously we have an obstacle to go over now. Let's not freak out about this. This is not hard. To get the ball up in the air, the angle of attack needs to be shallow, so the club comes in low to the ground for a long time, which keeps the loft on the golf club. You never want to be steep unless you're trying to hit a low golf shot. You would come down steep with forward shaft lean, taking the loft off. But these shots you want to come in shallow, so this is perfect. Change nothing. Change nothing at all. Just swing underneath the cane and just let it happen. Don't add any loft. We don't need to add loft. This has 54 degrees of loft. Hit correctly, it should fly at that trajectory or that launch angle. So no need to add any extra loft. Just get it set to there, toe to the sky, through, toe to the sky. There, there, there. Under the cane, ball pops up over the bunker. Stress-free. Stress-free, but what do? No. We'll open the face and we'll try and swing out in and cut across. That's not going to work. That's hard. You can open the face and still swing back and through under the cane, but of course you need a little bit longer swing because there's loft on the golf club, so the ball's now going upwards instead of forwards. So if you're going to open the face, so let's say the pin's closer, then yes, open the face, but just your normal swing under the cane, but a little bit more aggression to get the ball to go further forward. But honestly, this is stress-free stuff. This really should be stress-free under the cane. Look, there's no pressure there. And then of course when you've finished, you take away from the cane and practice the same motion because you're trying to groove it with the swing plate. These delicate little shots over the bunker, it's us that make them harder than they actually are. The club's designed to do the job. You saw the angle it's going to fly at, you saw the angle it flew at when the face was open. But the swing path and the swing plane and everything was the same as it was with my 5-iron on the tee. Relevant to the angle of the shaft at address, but I just try to keep it as simple and as neutral as possible. Simple and neutral as possible. Whew. Swing plate. Okay, this is my last hole. This is the 17th hole here at Cardrona, and dog leg left. It's quite tight off the tee. So I'm purely relying on the swing plate to keep me right here. Now when I practice, I use the swing plate, but then on the golf course I have to take this onto the golf course without actually physically taking it onto the golf course. So when you practice with it, it's up to you to try and get the muscle memory to feel what it's like with that cane above you for this specific drill. As previously mentioned, there's so many other drills that can be done with this. However, this is the one I'm doing today. But I just want to visualise when I'm on the golf course, so there's a cane all the time on top of my golf ball. Sorry for the noise in the background, somebody's taking care of their lawn behind me. Okay, so long hole back into the breeze. Under there, downwards, forwards and outwards. That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's very good. Yes. So I've left myself 195 back into the wind. I've only got a 2-iron or a 5-iron with me. So I'm going to try and smooth a 2-iron in there. It's only 195, but I want to be up. Oh, don't leak too far right, come down. Okay, back right of the green. That's disappointing. That was my fault, not the swing plate's fault. Okay, looking back on that, hindsight, that was far too much club. That's life. That is life. Okay, so I had loads of club there. Do you know, a 5-iron probably would have made it. That was just bad judgment on my behalf. So a little chip up and down for par, keeping the club low underneath where the cane would be. God, I'm annoyed at that second shot. Never mind, move on. Okay, that's not very good. Yeah. There we go, that's really good for putting. I like that for your path, for eyes above the ball so I can see ball underneath the cane. Loads of good things going on with that. There you are, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you've hit the subscribe button as well, that's very important. Get a swing plate. The thousands and thousands of drills to be done with a swing plate. That was one drill that you can do with it for pretty much every shot. We were in bunkers, we played short game over bunker. We had short irons, long irons, driver, hybrid on the first tee that we played. But get it with a discount. Why pay full price? The link in the description below, you must click that link. Use coupon code EUREKA at the point of checkout and you get 10% off any swing plate product. Thanks again for watching, thanks again for subscribing, thanks again for hitting the thumbs up button. Check out my website, eurekagolfswing.com, interactions on there. Oof, tell you what, online coaching with me can happen. I'll see you in my next video.